Everyone, thank you so much for joining us here today in this very important discussion and mission that we have. I'm Narit Koum.
I'm Chen Liebstein, and we're both from Maryland.
Yes, Chen, you have both of your sons in Israel. I have my daughter in Israel, and as you all know, Israel right now in a war. It's not a planned war. It's just sprung on us in a surprise, a horrible situation. Um, right now, Israel has no choice. We have to win. This is the existence of Israel right now is at risk. The whole country came together. We are an amazing, Israel has an amazing people, amazing country, amazing spirit, and we're in a big fight, in a big war. Chen, you just got back from Israel. Chen went to Israel for 3 weeks to volunteer, and I want you to tell us a little bit about your experience there.
Sure. Right after the war broke out, I hopped on the plane and flew to Israel. I notified some people here that I was going, and they were generous enough to donate 6 suitcases of socks and long underwear and gloves and hats because the soldiers needed it. Again, as Nurit said, we were caught off guard and we didn't have enough of the basic supplies for our soldiers.
Right, when you say they needed it, and just to kind of put things to perspective, Israel usually have a 2% of their soldiers are in reservists, they are called for. And then the war came about, we called the reservists, but 180% people came. Whether they were called for or not, they flew back, came back to Israel,
Right.
came back to the division. I'm in. What can I do?
300,000 Israelis returned to Israel in the past 3 weeks.
Yeah,
So,
and 360,000 reservists. So it's very hard logistically for the government to actually equip all them,
right.
not let alone feed them and provide them socks and underwear and everything that they needed, and supplies and equipment for military battlefield.
Exactly. So as soon as I got to Israel, I brought all the clothing that I brought over to a place in Jerusalem where they distribute all the materials to the soldiers. And they said that this was the most that they received in 2 days. But they had needed more, and they needed more the next day. So I got on the phone and called Nurit, and we called our network, and we were able to raise money to buy more supplies for the soldiers the next day.
And the beautiful, and I just want to mention the beautiful thing about that warehouse that we have created with the mayor of Jerusalem, who has given us even a bigger warehouse because they've been so successful. That warehouse, it was all volunteers, right? All from all over Jerusalem.
So many people got the calling in their heart to come and to volunteer. They left their jobs, they left their families, and they're there every day from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 p.m. taking distributions, packing it up, taking requests from the soldiers from the army bases. What do they need? We can get it. So we get requests in the morning, we source it out, we pick it up, and then we ship it all the way to both the Gaza border in the south and the Lebanese border up north.
Right to the soldiers' hands. I want to stop you for a second and show you a video of the kind of work that you've
Sure.
done. Let's take a look.
גם בשעות החשוכות של הלילה תמיד יהיה כוכב קטן שיעיר לך את עצמך, את הדרך הביתה. תמיד זה הכי חשוך לפני הזריחה. מיליון רכבות דוהרות עד אוסטרליה, מחפש רחוק את מה שנמצא לך מתחת לאף. כל מכשול זה מדליה, קם ונופל אבל בדרך שלך. להתמודד עם הפחדים, לקפוץ למים עמוקים, לשחות עד הסוף, להגיע לחוף עד הלילה, להאזין גם לשירים, כי זמרים הם הרופאים הכי טובים שיש למדע להציע. עוד יבואו ימים טובים, אני מבטיח.
Explain the program.
Absolutely. So, Sabbath alone together, because we're not alone. We're going to be together, all of us. And we have negotiated where we have volunteers, as I said, who's going to cook for us for free, volunteers who's going to deliver the meals, and all we pay for is actually the supplies. The warehouse will buy the supplies, we'll cook it, and we'll deliver it on Shabbat, on Sabbath, Friday night, to the soldiers for dinner. The cost is minimal, is $5 a soldier for every Friday night.
Right.
And the program we have, and we'd love if you guys can join us, is sponsor a Shabbat meal for a soldier. Again, if you can, join us for that. You can sponsor 1 soldier, you can sponsor 5 soldiers, you can sponsor 10 soldiers, as many as you want. It is $5 per week. Would like to have a month worth of sponsorship. So if you sponsor 1 soldier, it's $20 per month. And we hopefully the war gonna end very soon, although we feel like it's not gonna be ending until we are completely eliminating or taking control of the Hamas. Which right now are anywhere in the tunnels in Israel and it's in Gaza, and it's very, very complicated situation. We have hostages there, which is extremely complicated, sad, lost a breath on it for a second, situation. So it may take 4 months. So we have a link, which we're going to send you right here. Allows you to, if you can, donate for a soldier, 5, 10, as many soldiers you want, for a month. And if you click recurring, it allows us to do it for 4 months. And we will provide the Shabbat dinners for the soldiers. We have a goal, and our goal is to provide
1,000 Sabbath meals each and every week to soldiers on the front.
And we will do that. We
We
will
will
get
do it.
there. We will have videos, amazing videos for all of you guys to show it, and everybody who is supporting our cause. And God willing, with God's help, we will pray every Shabbat at the Gaza border for our soldiers, for Israel, for our existence. And sooner than later, we will have the hostages back, healthy and safe, and Israel will win the war, and we're all going to be able to celebrate.
Am Yisrael Chai.
Am Yisrael Chai. Thank you.